Deep beneath the eternal snow. Deep beneath the eternal snow of the Alborz Mountains, a secret is breathing, waiting to be revealed to a world that has long turned its back on truth. A lone drone navigates through dense fog and biting winds, searching for the camouflaged entrance to a fortress carved directly into the ancient, unyielding mountain rock. A massive steel door, perfectly disguised as natural stone, begins to slide open with a heavy rumble, revealing the gateway to a world of forbidden industry. The tunnel stretches into the darkness, illuminated only by flickering red lights that cast long shadows against the reinforced concrete walls of this subterranean sanctuary. Advanced AI-controlled sentry stations monitor every movement, their glowing sensors scanning for intruders who might dare to breach the perimeter of this high-security manufacturing complex. Giant ventilation fans hum with a low-frequency vibration, circulating air through miles of corridors to keep the immense heat of the lower levels from reaching the surface. We descend further into the abyss, where the silence of the mountain is replaced by the rhythmic thumping of industrial machinery working in perfect, tireless unison. The air grows warmer as the red emergency lighting gives way to the orange glow of the foundry, a place where metal and fire become one. This is not just a mine. It is a fortress of resistance, a crucible where the definition of freedom is rewritten by those the world tried to silence. The rugged textures of the mountain interior remind us that this facility is born of the earth itself, protected by millions of tons of solid, prehistoric granite. Prepare to witness the birth of something the world said was impossible. A golden defiance rising from the very flames intended to consume a nation's hope. Liquid sun flows through the veins of the fortress, a river of molten gold that burns with the intensity of 1,000 suns in the dark. In this domain of fire, the heat does not discriminate between nations. It only knows the raw power of transformation and the strength of the craftsman. Temperature is a language beyond the reach of international sanctions, a force of nature that melts away the rules and regulations of distant global powers. We melt the past to forge a future that cannot be controlled or confiscated, building an economy of metal and fire deep within the earth. Every degree the temperature rises is another link in the chain of economic dependency being broken. Another step toward true, unyielding financial independence for all. The air is thick with the scent of ozone and triumph as the first phase of the forbidden alchemy nears its spectacular and world-changing completion. Precise calculations and ancient techniques merge here, where human intuition guides the most advanced artificial intelligence to achieve the impossible standard of perfection. Above the foundry floor, heavy machinery moves with a grace that belies its weight, carrying the liquid wealth that will soon challenge the global order. The centrifugal force of history is at work here, separating the impurities of political interference from the raw, undeniable value of pure, 24-karat golden metal. As the bars begin to take shape, they radiate a heat that can be felt in the hearts of those who work here, a warmth of victory. Faces remain hidden, for their identities are secondary to the mission. They are the silent architects of a new, sovereign financial reality born from flame. From the smoke and ash, a new power arises, a symbol of resilience that refuses to be extinguished by the winds of international political pressure. The hiss of steam marks the transition from liquid chaos to solid certainty, as the gold assumes its final, immutable form under the mountain's protection. Look closely at the cooling surface. It is the map of a new world, a terrain where value is intrinsic and cannot be erased by decree. The ritual of fire concludes, leaving behind the substance of survival, the forbidden gold that will soon travel where traditional currency cannot ever go. We move from the roar of the furnace to the silence of the lab, where modern alchemy refines what the fire has begun to create. Chemical reactions occur in silence, stripping away the last traces of the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary purity of the metal hidden deep within. Every atom is scrutinized, every impurity hunted down and removed, ensuring that what leaves this lab is nothing less than absolute, perfect material truth. Under the microscope, gold dust looks like a tiny galaxy, a universe of value that transcends the borders and limitations of any single human nation. Science becomes art in the pursuit of 24-karat perfection, a standard that makes this gold a universal language understood by every market on Earth. Artificial intelligence monitors the molecular structure in real time, adjusting the purification process with a precision that human hands could never hope to achieve. This is the forbidden gold, cleansed of all international embargoes by the power of high technology and the sheer will of the Alborz engineers. At this level of purity, gold loses its identity as mere material and becomes a vessel for the ultimate sovereign power of a determined people. The final reading is absolute, 99.99%, a level of purity that silences all critics and bypasses every financial blockade ever built. The acceleration of technology allows us to outpace the slow, grinding machinery of global politics, staying one step ahead of those who seek control.
All parameters
Laser
are
precision
stable.
ensures
We
that
can
every
proceed.
gram is accounted for,
Confirmed.
creating a ledger of
Activating
value
the
that is
robotic
written in
arm.
light and solidified in heavy gold metal. In the palm of a hand lies the result of months of labor, a small disk of defiance that shines brighter than any political promise. The purification is complete. The gold is now ready to receive the mark of its origin, the signature of survival from the Alborz fortress. The press descends with the weight of history, a crushing force that will leave an indelible mark upon the surface of the purified 24-karat gold. This is the signature of survival, a seal that does not ask for permission from Washington or the banks of London to exist and thrive. Each strike is a declaration. Each bar is a testament to the fact that value cannot be dictated by those who do not hold the hammer. The logo of the fortress is now embedded forever, a mark of origin that carries more weight than any paper currency could ever hope to possess. As it cools, it reveals its true nature, brilliant, unyielding, and immune to the inflation or decay that plagues the financial systems of the West. The stack grows higher, a wall of gold that stands as a barrier against economic warfare, a fortress of wealth built within a fortress of stone. These bars do not need the SWIFT network to move. They do not need the approval of central bankers to be recognized as ultimate truth. Every bar is tracked by its own internal signature, a digital shadow that ensures its authenticity as it moves through the secret veins of global trade. This is the treasury of the resilient, a mountain of gold within a mountain of rock, waiting for the moment to flow into the world. The workers see more than just wealth. They see the fruit of their defiance, the tangible proof that they have overcome every obstacle placed before them. The journey begins with a single box, a discrete vessel for a substance that has the power to shift the balance of global power forever. The machinery never stops. The forge of Alborz is a heartbeat that continues to pulse, regardless of the storms that rage in the world above. This mark is a promise that as long as the mountain stands, the fire will burn, and the gold will continue to rise from the ashes. As the main gates of international trade slam shut, the secret pathways of the world begin to open, ready to receive the mountain's bounty. Misdirection is a necessary tool of survival. What the world sees as simple machinery or medicine is actually the lifeblood of a rising economic giant. From the heart of the Alborz, red lines of influence stretch across the globe, reaching into the markets that understand the value of real, physical assets. The trucks move like ghosts through the night, traversing ancient trade routes that have existed long before the concept of modern borders or sanctions. Every driver is a link in a chain of trust, carrying a cargo that is invisible to financial radars, but heavy with the weight of destiny. At the coast, the gold meets the sea, vanishing into the vast, anonymous flow of global shipping, where it becomes untraceable to those who seek it. In the shadows of the world's great financial hubs, the Alborz gold finds its way into the hands of those who prioritize value over political compliance. The gold becomes a shadow currency, a silent partner in the massive deals that shape the future of energy, infrastructure, and international power dynamics. Thousands of miles away, the mountain signature is recognized, a silent handshake between powers that refuse to be dictated to by the old world. A digital shield protects the physical transport, ensuring that the forbidden gold remains a ghost in the machine of global surveillance and control. As one truck disappears, another is already being loaded, a continuous flow of golden defiance that no blockade can ever hope to fully contain. The mountain guards its secrets well, while its heart circulates through the global economy, proving that true power can never be truly isolated. Value is transformed. Metal becomes motion. The gold of Alborz is no longer just a substance. It is a movement that cannot be stopped. Morning arrives at the peaks of Alborz, a new day for a world that is slowly waking up to a different kind of financial reality. History is not written by those who give the orders from afar, but by those who find a way to survive and thrive when surrounded. Under the rock, the fire never goes out. It is the eternal flame of a nation that has learned to turn its trials into its greatest treasure. Every drop of gold is a drop of sweat, a moment of courage, and a brick in the wall of a new, independent future for all. They called it forbidden gold, but in the end, it is the only gold that is truly free, unshackled from the whims of foreign politics. Because gold is eternal, and the spirit of resistance is even more so. It cannot be taxed, it cannot be banned, and it cannot be forgotten. The legacy of Alborz is written in the metal that now sits in vaults across the world, a silent witness to a battle won in the dark. Truth often lies beneath the ashes, waiting for those with the vision to see it and the strength to bring it back into the light. We invite you to look beyond the headlines and see the world as it is being forged, one golden bar at a time, in the Alborz. The fire remains, the gold remains, and the story of Alborz has only just begun to be told to a world that is ready.